What's going on, guys? This is Eric with the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Today I am in Belleville, Illinois. It's a eastern suburb of St. Louis on the Illinois side. And I'm standing by the Lady of Our Snows National Shrine. This is one of the largest amphitheaters, spiritual amphitheaters in the United States. I know very little about this other than that whenever I drive back to Chicago from St. Louis on the interstate, there seems to be a lot of signs pointing to this national shrine. And I decided today, with it being December, it's basically the winter season now, to come out here and check this out. It's got kind of a wintry theme with the snows in it. And I think from reading a couple signs, the name The Snows comes from some kind of Catholic basilica in Rome where it is said to have snowed. So again, I don't know a whole lot about the history or the reason to this, but thought, you know what, I'm just going to take a break on the road, take a nice little stop, and just walk around and see what this is all about. You can see right here, this is massive. They've got Christmas trees up there, and I've noticed a lot of Christmas lighting all throughout this campus. This is a massive campus here. I've read they have a hotel, they've got a retirement home, they have a church, and they have an amphitheater here. And up above on the hill, you can see they have a massive shrine of some sort, a big sculpture. It almost looks like it's like a twisty looking sculpture, almost looks like a flame going up to the sky. So, interesting. I've driven by these road signs for years and never really taken the time to stop and see what this place is all about. So here it is right here. Here it is right here. So here we are. I'm kind of rambling on right now. So I can imagine probably in the summertime is when they have their sermons outside. Although they do have Christmas trees up there, it makes me wonder if they do have wintertime sermons. It's very cold, but maybe they do. Let's get a closer look here. Here's a closer look of this outdoor auditorium. You can see the cross on a spire high up in the sky, and a dove. It says peace on earth. I'm sure this would be very illuminate at night. Is that even a word? Did I just make that up? Illuminative? It'd be very bright at night, I can guarantee that. This is actually, I could see this being very beautiful. You can see some of the fall foliage still clinging on here in December. The birds are migrating and flocking south. Look at that. Holy cow, there's a lot. Look at all these birds. This is actually really cool. I hope I don't get pooped on. It's always amazing to me how flocks of birds tend to ebb and flow as if in a pattern. A little ironic that I just pointed out to the dove here, peace on earth, and then we get a flock of birds flying overhead. That was really cool. So anyway, you can see Jesus Christ and Mary, the mother of Christ, there on the stage, and here's some Christmas trees. It's a very fascinating architecture here at this outdoor amphitheater. If you get thirsty during the sermons, they've got a small drinking fountain here just off to the side of the auditorium, or the amphitheater. I keep going back and forth with that. What is it, an amphitheater and an auditorium? Kind of one and the same. All these dead pine needles littered across the ground as November has turned into December here. Let's see what we have down here. Oh wow. So it appears to be $3 votives. You can deposit them here and light a candle, say a prayer. Some beautiful mosaics. Very, very peaceful down here below the amphitheater. It's like a place of prayer. You can light a candle for a loved one. And this is Christ the King Chapel. This is to be the name of this outdoor amphitheater. And parking right here along the back as well. Buses only, so it looks like they must have a lot of people that come here when there are sermons going on. Interesting. All right, walking out of the room of prayer there underneath the amphitheater. Let's go check out this giant sculpture on top of the hill. It is really cold out right now. I still have a drive to make back to Chicago, and it's supposed to be freezing rain and snow on the way back, which I'm not looking forward to. But it's nice to stretch the legs for a little bit and do a little exploring along the way before it gets dark out. So one thing I hate about this time of year is that it gets dark out at like 5 o'clock p.m. I hate that. It's just like, it feels like 5, 6, 7 o'clock is like 9, 10, 11 o'clock. It always feels so much later than it really is. And you can't do as much outside when it gets dark so early. All right, I'm gonna head up this hill. Let's see what this shrine is all about. Well, it looks like they've turned on the Christmas lights. And they have a lot here. Just driving in, there are tons and tons of Christmas lights. I was reading a sign that they are known for one of the best Christmas light shows in the St. Louis metro area. I won't be able to stick around for that today, but maybe someday I can see that. Okay, let's check out this giant sculpture twisting up into the sky. Oh, it's cold. Well, here it is, the Millennium Spire and Candelarium. Winding its way to the heavens. Perched on top of this hill at the Lady of our Shrine, or our national shrine of Our Lady of the Snows. It's a mouthful. I keep messing that up today. But this is overlooking the outdoor amphitheater. I wonder if they illuminate this at night. You can see there are people's names around the base here. Just another shot right here of this giant spire going up to the heavens. You can see that there are names along the base, most likely of people who have donated towards this cause. I wonder if they illuminate this at night. I think there might be some lights here at the front, actually. The Millennium Spire. $1998 is the date. That must be when it was dedicated. And look at the view here. On top of this hill, you can see the outdoor amphitheater. Very impressive. I can't say this is something that I see at a lot of the churches I've been to. I've never seen this before at any kind of religious setting, at least not a spire. So let's see what else is here. I can't believe I'm seeing this, but they have cactus. Is this real cactus? Oh my God, that is real cactus. They have real cactus here in Missouri. Does not look like it's doing too well. Interesting. Wow, following this trail, there's also a small shrine or statue for the Lady de Guadalupe. And there's a waterfall behind her. Wow, it looks like something almost out of Game of Thrones. Looks like there's also a prayer walk and a garden with a brochure here. Let's take one of these. I'm not expecting much from the garden in December, but I do see, looks like a sculpture or a wall of some type up there, so let's see what that's all about. There was definitely a lot more to this than I was expecting. Just from the signs up the highway, I thought maybe this was just a small shrine or a grotto of some kind. And it's an entire religious campus here with a church, a retirement home, looks like a hotel. You could, in the amphitheater that I just showed, a small grotto and Christmas lights and trails all around this landscape. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Okay, here we are at the statue. says, "Behold the handmaid of the Lord, be it done to me according to thy word." Luke chapter 1, verse 38. Edwin James Guild, founder of the Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows. I don't know if he's buried here or if that is just a memorial, but there is a sculpture of an angel, and I'm assuming Mary, Mother of God. Behind me too is a small pond with some bells. And on the other side of the small bell pond is the Mother's Prayer Walk, and several walls with names. This is a place of prayer for all mothers. Please say a prayer for the mothers whose names have been enshrined by their families within the time capsule, sealed in the center of this Mother's Walk. Interesting. And you can see here that the names continue to grow. They have plenty of room on this plaque here, and it looks like that will continue to expand out to the end of that wall, and then who knows what, maybe they will erect another wall behind this one. Well, there you have it, guys. This is the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows here in Belleville, Illinois. Something that I've been meaning to check out for years, and finally took the opportunity today to stop and do a little exploring to see exactly what this place is all about. I probably left quite a bit out since I still didn't do any preparation or research prior to coming here today. Just wanted to stretch the legs and walk around and explore and see for myself what this was. But I hopefully that gave you a little bit of an idea of what to expect. It is freezing out here. My hands are completely numb. I'm ready to jump in my car and blast the heat. But it looks like, especially around here in the Christmas season, you can see the lights are starting to illuminate. It appears that this is a beautiful place to see Christmas lights. So if you're in the St. Louis metro area or in the Midwestern region, I highly recommend stopping by. This could be an entirely different place at night with everything lit up. All right, I'm ready to jump in my car, warm up, and head north. So again, guys, like always, thanks for watching. It's time for me to get out of here. One of the greatest sub sandwiches in existence here at Joe Fassi's on the Hill in St. Louis. A must-have if you're in the area.